2022 Softball World Series champions. And where are they from? Harrisburg.
Our first run, I hit a double, and our center fielder, Ali Wagner, was our first run.
1-1 swung on, line drive, left center field, diving play. She can't get to it, all the way to the fence. Wagner is going to try to score. Here's the throw. It goes from third. Michael Stepp takes the 1-0 lead in the first.
I mean, we had a lot of energy going into that game. We really wanted it. I think we wanted it more than them, knowing that they'd won 3 years in a row. We just wanted to end that. We didn't want them to get a four-peat.
I think we all kind of knew that they were going into this game thinking that they had it easy because they beat us with I think a 5-run lead in the game previous. And that's how they had been beating everybody else the rest of the tournament. So they probably just thought that we were going to hand it to them, and that was not our plans at all. We went into that game knowing that we had everything to gain. And I think we just put everything out on the field, and that really showed.
I spoke to the girls before and just said play inning by inning. You can't look in the 7th inning to take care of the first. We really broke down the game 21 outs, and as the game kept going, all right guys, we have 14 more outs. All right guys, we have 6 more outs. And I think that really helped us play simple softball and just go out there and do the best we can. And breaking it down, hey, you only have 3 at-bats today. Do the best 3 at-bats you can do. And I think that honestly helped them have peace of mind and more loose and just playing their game and having fun. The first time around, our defense was a little tense, but our defense showed up that day. And I think that's what really brought Houston down, was our defense showed up. And they weren't prepared for that. And every time they did get a hit, we always came back with a strikeout. Or every time they did try to get up the middle, we had a diving play. So I think that little difference in game turn of defense really made us feel okay to keep going.
I'm the pitcher, and I was actually pitching when she made that awesome play, and that felt amazing. And that really set the tone for our game and showed that we came to play and we're ready for you, and we weren't going to back down. So that felt amazing.
I'm a catcher third baseman, but for the championship game, I was just DH, so I was only hitting. I'm really strong at the plate, and I pride myself in my hitting. So just to be able to play on that field and be on a big stage was really exciting. And it was an honor.
I'm the shortstop. During that game, I was kind of struggling hitting a little bit, so I knew I really had to step it up on defense. And I knew Houston has really good bats. So I tried to play a little deeper, try to cover more ground, and just get to everything I could to back up our pitchers who were doing amazing in that game. Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable there, and I was able to make some good plays too, which was really exciting.
I'm the first baseman, and I will say, you definitely felt the energy out on that field. You felt it from our way, even though, they would get their lead a little bit sometimes and, get their little hits. We never, lost that energy. We always kept the high, and that was, our main purpose was to keep the high, not let the little things, let us get down. We always kept the high, kept the energy, and, you could just feel that every single, 9 of us on that field and on the bench wanted that game, and then that's how it came out to be. So.
I'm the catcher, and I think my favorite part of that game was hearing so much encouragement from my other teammates, and also the people on our bleachers, because we had multiple teams come out to support us, and it was just so empowering to hear everyone on our side.
I really didn't play in that game, but I was on the bench and I was happy. I was hyping everybody up, I was dancing, getting everybody in a good mood, and I was here to support my team. Even if you're on the bench, you have one job.
Still part of the team.
You gotta hype everybody up, make sure everybody is on a good mood, nobody was down. And y'all saw my dance moves.
I am the left fielder. I was playing left field in that game, and I remember our first game against Houston. I was definitely very tense in the field because I knew that they had big bats. But I feel like in the championship game, I played a lot looser because I knew that I could trust my center fielder, Ali Wagner, and I just knew that whatever ball would be hit our way, we would still get it, and it would be it.
I'm the head coach. This is the pitching coach and our assistant coach. Mike Summers is the vice president of the Harrisburg RBI program, so the whole organization. Coach Des has been with the program for the past 10 years. He stepped down last year to our practice coach so that he can still give back to us, but he really wanted an all-female staff to represent us the past 2 years.
Because I was over here thinking about Mike Stepp, and I stepped down because he passed away. I stepped down. And Taylor tried to get me to stay. And I said, look, Taylor, I think you ladies can do it. Morgan, Taylor, Mac, Coach Mac, who's not here, Courtney, all female staff. And I told her last year, I said, you guys can do it. Title IX is in effect, they can do it. And this year they did it.
Reviving baseball in the inner cities is what it stands for. Aaron and I go way back to Little League, kindergarten, you name it. We've always hung out together, had a good time. We played Little League baseball together. He had a dream or a vision after he got back from the service that he wanted to pull this thing together. When he came back, our old ball field had fell into disarray. He got a group of us, Sterl Pettis, Jeff Pattison, myself, and we renovated our old Little League field. And that's where it began back in 1993. So from 93 to today is the evolution from that point. So we started with one Little League team to running the whole city team to adding T-ball, then to add lights to the field, which was never done in the city before. Then we went on to RBI. And from the beginning of RBI, we never had girls softball until we got into RBI. So it was a big vision that he had then to just keep evolving. And we've just been along for the ride.
We became really good friends with Puerto Rico. We had a few bus rides with them, and I remember the first one we didn't really talk to them, but the second one, we started interacting with them, and I just thought it was like so cool that we could become such good friends with them. And we're not even like from the same place, like have the same culture, speak the same language, but we were still able to like connect through softball, and it was just the coolest thing ever.
Well, we just went up there with playing music, and like just within their culture, like that's what they do, you know. They dance to everything and anything, and like we kind of caught on to that. Although some of us were timid at one point, you know, we saw them dancing, we were like, okay, like it's time, like let's have fun. Like that's what we wanted to do. We really wanted to just have fun. And you know, they were showing us their songs. Some of the girls on the team like knew some of the songs that they were playing, so we were able to dance to that. And then we were teaching some of them our songs that we danced to, you know, like at cookouts and stuff like that. And they caught on to that too. So that was really fun just to see like the mix of cultures. And like I said, we just had a lot of fun.
I think during the game, we thought we weren't just playing for ourselves. We were playing for other teams. We were playing for our family, our friends, and most importantly, our community and the city of Harrisburg. So that's what we thought playing, and that's what helped us win, along with everything else, and playing with each other and having fun.
Well, the city of Harrisburg is super proud of you guys. So I am saluting you guys.
It's just been really neat to sit there and not just cheer your own kid, but to cheer all the other kids. They were the perfect team to watch. They just became a family, and I think we as parents, all of us, we became family too.
RBI is a great organization. So proud of our kids. What was nice is that they traveled as a team together, and that was actually something new for my daughter to actually go on her own without a parent to go.
So my first year of RBI, I got to play under Michael Stepp. So this year it was just for him. I wanted to play for him. I wanted to win for him. This is the first year that we've actually won the softball division. So just being able to know that I did it for Coach Stepp, it was like the icing on the cake for me.
For us, it's just softball, but you didn't realize that it was such a big deal to everybody else.
The gentleman from Dauphin County, Senator DeSanto.
I rise today to introduce an outstanding group of athletes from the Harrisburg area. In August, the Michael Stepp Reviving Baseball in Inner Cities, or RBI softball team of Greater Harrisburg, won the 2022 RBI World Series Softball Championship in Vero Beach, Florida, with a 5-4 victory over the previously undefeated and 3-time consecutive champion Houston Astros. This team, under head coach Taylor Weissman, assistant coaches Morgan Chisholm, Courtney Coppersmith, and Mackenzie Lynn, demonstrated superior sportsmanship and remarkable athletic skill. Joining us on the floor today behind me, in addition to the coaches Weissman, Chisholm, and Michael Stepp RBI President Aaron Johnson and Vice President Mike Summers, are the following players: Rachel Seneca, Caitlin Strasser, Ava Beamsdorfer, Emily Mowry, Morgan Warner, Samantha Galick, Molly Whitmer, and Rayleigh Dillard. Several of their parents are seated in the gallery as well. Mr. President, please help me in providing a warm Senate welcome to the world champion Michael Stepp RBI softball team of Greater Harrisburg.
The guests of Senator DeSanto, please rise. We give you our usual warm welcome.
First pitch swinging. Popped up to the second baseman. One down. 1-1. Swung on ground ball. First baseman is there. She'll tag first, but both runners advance 60 feet, and we have a one-run game.
I think she just wanted to get the for sure out. Just allowing the one run, you still have 2 outs. So, that's a play where you really trust your defense that you're going to make this last out.
1-2.